For doTERRA, I could not live without On Guard, okay? Every day, I take the On Guard soft gels like clockwork. And I view that as one of the main reasons that I've been able to stay healthy and be able to not have challenges in life. I think that On Guard is a beautiful product that helps us maintain our health in a strong, positive way. I'm very fortunate to be able to work closely with Emily in all of this, right? We joke that Emily's the heart and I'm the mind, but it's not totally true because Emily does have a mind, right? And I have a little heart, right? This little heart's growing, but it's a great opportunity to be able to interact with all of our employees and particularly our wellness advocate leaders and as many as we can. I love to interact with them and find ways to be able to help them. And I think with my experience from many parts of the company and my business experience, that we're going to be able to do great things at helping leaders make things happen. So we're excited. I'm a make things happen kind of a guy. I'm not a slow responder. I like to be quick and make decisions and move forward. And so we're excited about the future. I love to visit with our leaders. And my wife and I, when we travel, we love to learn about oils. And I learn something new every time I go out. So there's always something new, right? I think the best tip generally came from the oil master of them all, Dr. Hill, right? I have an opportunity to spend a lot of time with Dr. Hill. And he just taught me whatever oil it is in most cases, you just want to apply a little bit frequently, right? Sometimes we're used to, I didn't come into the world of essential oils having had them in the past, right? So my experience is really only 10 or 12 years old. That's it, right? And so before then, you think, oh, you take a pill in the morning, you take one at night, and you're done. But for essential oils, whatever issue we're trying to help with essential oils, it's good to apply almost always just every hour and a half, every 2 hours. And that's really the best tip that applies to all oils, is to use them frequently. If I could describe doTERRA's future in one word, the word would be heal. It's a word that we've talked about as a board, and we've talked about a lot, and what does that mean? The world is becoming a fractured place. There's so much tension, so much strife, right? And I don't think our government leaders are solving this problem, right? And I think the media loves strife, right? So whatever media you watch, it's just the right or the left or whatever they're doing, they're just trying to create strife. And the world just needs to be healed. People need to recognize that the world's a beautiful place and that people are beautiful and that we have way more in common with each other, everyone, than we have differences. We just need to recognize those commonalities and love each other and work together and heal. And I think that's what the world really needs. And I think that's what doTERRA is going to bring to this world is healing that is really needed so that people can be happy, they can be whole, they can love each other, and they can serve one another. And that's what will bring the greatest joy and fulfillment in everyone's life. I will tell you, what keeps me motivated the most among anything that we do is being able to help people, particularly our growers, okay? I've been out with our growers. I've seen the difference that we make in their life and that we're able to benefit them. And I want to grow doTERRA and help doTERRA grow and do more good in the world so we can help more and more people in impoverished nations. I just think it's the best way to help people. Handouts don't work, but what works is to give them an opportunity to do what they do best, to grow plants that are just beautiful, that we distill into amazing oils that benefit the lives of people all over the world. It's a great process, and in helping people from these impoverished nations is just very motivating for me. doTERRA has really helped me recognize that there's people from all walks of life who really need help and need support. And I love that about doTERRA because we're not about one exclusive small group. We're very diverse. We're very open. We care about everyone, right? And so it's been a great blessing for me to be able to travel to see our wellness advocates wherever they might be, but to even get out and see the growers in our grower network and to recognize the circumstances that they live in and what they have, and to try to put myself into their life and to think, how can we help them, right? And it's not always in the most obvious ways, because you can't just, we're not about just giving money to people, right? That sometimes corrupts their life. They're not as happy, right? But there's simple things we can do, simple medical things that we can help someone be able to walk who couldn't walk, or someone be able to get fresh water when they couldn't get fresh water, and some very basics to just bring joy and happiness into everyone's life. And doTERRA has really helped me be able to do that. Well, if I were not a founding executive at doTERRA, I think I would still try to find a way to help people, right? Whatever it may be. I have an amazing wife. We have a lot of children, and we love to help them. We love to help people in the community. I would find some way to be able to provide service in our community, right? And if I needed an income, then I would probably golf. Okay? Actually, I wouldn't make much money doing that, so that probably wouldn't be what I would do. But I'd find a way to serve people and to help people, because that's what really brings me the most joy in my life. We've learned we can do things as a company. We've learned we can do things remotely. We've learned we can take a challenge and overcome and accomplish great things, right? But we're moving forward. And to me, it's a bright year, because there's so many great things happening, so much technology in the world, so many opportunities that are available for us, that it's going to be a tremendous year.